Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Language Marketplace's explanation of how remote simultaneous interpretation works and the advantages of them. To start off, providing remote simultaneous interpretation and the advantage of participating in a remote meeting. Well, it can be like this. You can be anywhere. You don't have to be in a specific place. In an office, you don't need an interpretation booth. So it can technically be done anywhere and even through your smartphone. Our clients usually ask us when they require a meeting and where interpreters are needed, how does it work? It's a little bit confusing and it can be hard to understand because we're all used to having the interpreter's booth and the interpreters come in, the technicians and the audiovisual company comes in and sets up the soundproof booths. There's headsets for all the participants, but all that is costly. Technology has allowed us that we actually can just go into a web platform such as WebEx, Meetings to Go, Adobe Connect. There's several others. There's a Kudu. There's many platforms. But in a nutshell, there's always two conference lines. That's how interpretation is provided. For this example, say that you need interpretation from English into French. You have participants that are bilingual, and some are English and some will speak French. So the interpreter will call into both conference lines, the English line and the French line. Since the interpretation is required into French, the interpreter will call into the English line, mute that line, and because that is her or his listening line, and then call into the French line, log into the French conference line, and that is where she will be or he will be providing the interpretation. The French participants attending your meeting will log into the French line, and they will be hearing the interpreter's translation of the meeting. The English participants will obviously stay in the English line. But that in a nutshell is as easy as that. The advantage is obviously, besides being able to be outside and enjoying nature, the advantages are financial. It is less costly. You don't have the equipment and also the manpower of setting up a booth, taking down the booth. You don't need a sound technician any longer. There's also the travel that all your attendees to the meeting can join you from anywhere basically around the world, so there's no travel costs involved. And also the interpreters provide interpretation services from around the world, so regardless of what language you need, it can be provided because an interpreter can be anywhere in the world and connect to your meeting. So I will go into Language Marketplace. Is going to be putting out some more explanation on benefits and to try and answer the question. This is a new technology, and a lot of our clients are finding that it can be a little confusing, and we are here to provide explanation and services, and of course provide interpretation services to you as needed. So please log back in and look for other videos that might help you with your future meetings. Thank you for listening.